looks good with you guys. So yeah, we're doing like a really cool like Q-beat sample, like a really unique kind of sound. Shout out to Ajwashere, man. His one-shot kits are perfect for making stuff like this. Every single sound in this entire sample was one-shots. Even the guitars, man, all one-shots. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is actually a really complicated sample, I'm not gonna lie. I used all CIRCINUS Volume 1 and Volume 2, but of course AJ just dropped CIRCINUS Volume 2, so it's got all the one-shot vocals you'll ever need, bro. Why don't you just let me? He gives you a ton of little phrases like that, and yeah, we're gonna see how I used them, I guess. I'll 100% leave both links for CIRCINUS Volume 1 and 2 in the description so you guys can go pick them up, but I started it off with a simple pattern right here. It's actually my boy Max Shooter's MIDI. Let me just delete that because I didn't actually use that. Max Shooter actually sent me this MIDI, so I kind of played around with it, and I got this. So this key was from Ajwashere's CIRCINUS Volume 1, because that's like the full one-shot kit. So this is key 21. You want a pattern that repeats like every chord here because it's really good for making bouncy beats on. Let me just show y'all an example. I like that. Let me copy that over. Work on this one half. It sounds really messy, super repetitive. That's exactly what you want because we're gonna take this and we're gonna flip it a ton. So let me just undo that and put the original pattern back. You can see exactly where I chopped it up and it sounds like this now. And that's it. I want a really repetitive bass line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it not repetitive anymore by adding like a bunch of different accents. And that's kind of the goal with these kind of samples. I pitch it up 4 because with this detuned sound, it kind of sounds cool when you pitch it up and stretch it. And for effects, just a kickstart too. Oh yeah, by the way, all of this stuff right here, all these little cuts are just me making it on time. And this just adds a little bit of rhythm. And then I added a Wolf compressor. I did a top effects plugins video recently. I don't know why it didn't hit the algorithm, bro. I mean, I guess it's a thumbnail. I don't know. But it's basically like a new list of like all the plugins I use. So yeah, this is one of them. I actually turned off the detune for this one. I just want a little bit of compression because it's already detuned. Then I added a chorus. This is another one of those plugins. This kind of spreads it out and softens the sound. Then I added an EQ to kind of shape the sound. I want to reduce that fuzz just a little bit. I didn't want to get rid of it, but just reduce it a little bit. And then cut some lows. And then I added a Shaper Box 3 with a complex stereo preset. And this really makes it go crazy in your headset. I love this preset. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the piano right there. After that, I found this guitar accent right here. So you're gonna wanna start filling in accents now. And what I recommend is a piano, like a detuned piano and a guitar. Those always go so well together. And that was in CIRCINUS Volume 1. Like I said, that was a tremolo B, and I chopped it up into this right here. Just put it on time and stuff. Chorus, EQ, just to kind of reduce some of those high frequencies because it was a little bit much for me. This is before, and this is after. Then just a reverb, and then a shaper box with the same complex stereo preset, except I turned it down a lot. All right, so I accidentally unmuted it right here, but this is the second sound that we're working with. And some good sauce is to actually take your accents out and reverse them. All these sounds are from CIRCINUS Volume 1, except for the vocals. All the vocals are from CIRCINUS Volume 2. But yeah, this bell, I just found the bell in here, and I just reversed it and stretched it. That was it. Oh yeah, you can see I pitched down the keys on this half too, by the way. Let me go ahead and go to the guitar next. I'm actually using a guitar one shot. Again, like I said, with these kind of samples, you want it to sound a bit artificial. The goal here is to just add a little bit of like plucked sounds. Classic beat guitar from the guitar section. all I did was I just kind of strummed the chords, started with the bass notes right here, and then I just added these two notes on top. And for effects, nothing but just an effect rack to pan it left and right. So if you're enjoying the video so far, I would really appreciate a subscribe. It'll be super dope to hit 100K this year, so yeah. Next, I added this vocal texture from CIRCINUS Volume 2. You have samples. And then you have lead vocals, which are just like pretty much full like phrases, I guess. It goes on pretty far. I mean, they're really long and he chops them up for you. And then we have one-shot vocals. Perfect for accents. Short vocals, which are just little vocal phrases. Vocal textures, this is my favorite one right here. And basically they're just like little chops and super heavily processed vocals. So I found this one vocal right here is vocal texture 5 and I chopped it up, pitched it, and put it in. And this is without any effects and pitched back up. So I pitched it down and then I added chorus right here, an EQ to filter it, another EQ, and I'm not sure what's going on here, but yeah, this EFX fragments thingy. And then if I turn it up super high, it sounds like this. Little delays and stuff like that. So yeah, so far we have this. And then I found a bunch of other vocal chops from the same pack, CIRCINUS Volume 2. This is a short vocal section. And I did a lot of processing to this. This is how it was originally. So yeah, I pitched it up. And I added a crap ton of effects to it, bro. Threw a little altar boy on and I pitched it up 12 and format down 6. Added one filter. And then the other filter. And then a chorus. And then a reverb. Compressed it, and then just added another EQ. And then I did the same thing to these vocals right here. I reversed it and kind of chopped it up to make it sound like this. So far, this half of the sample sounds like this. And then with these vocals over here, I did something different. All of this is one vocal sample. I just kind of chopped it up, pitched it and stuff. Added a little Ultra Boy, turned the format down, added a chorus, of course, filtered it with an EQ, added a reverb, then added 2 more EQs here. So yeah, now I started putting a bunch of accents down. So next I found this guitar accent. And then I just put delay on it. And then I found a bell. And that was just an accent whenever the chord hits. That was bell 11 from the bell section of CIRCINUS Volume 1. And then added this other bell. I'm just gonna go through all these little accents I added first and then play the sample. Then I added this pad 26 from the pad section. So now, after all the pads and bells, then I added a bunch of little percs. All of these: snare 4, perc 4, perc 7, perc 12. All of those from CIRCINUS Volume 1, drum snare section. I just kind of made like a little perc loop. I filtered it, added a chorus, and I just cranked that sucker up, and then I just added a halftime. Then I added this retro bass. That's from the bass section right here. And I just had that repeat, just super simple, super basic. This Stratocaster bass, and then to accent it, I added this bass slide right here. And this is what really kind of gives the sample that bounce, man. Finally, I just edited this soundscape I made a while ago. So yeah, just like that, you got a full sample, man. So yeah, just drag the sample in, pitch it up one semitone, and added some drums. Just basic bouncy drums. I'm just gonna skim over these real quick. As you can see, I have 4 rims right here. I always layer my rims because I don't want it to sound like regular overused Pyrex stuff. So yeah, these are all from my 𝕊𝕆𝔸𝕆 kit. And then that just repeats. So I highly recommend you find like 4 different rims and just layer them. And I did the same thing with the hi-hats here. So this is the first pattern. And then I copied it over. So my formula at this point is the first hi-hat pattern, you want it to look like this. You want it to be super spacey just to add like a little bit more bounce. And then the second one is going to be a supporting hi-hat pattern. This, nothing else. And you want your supporting pattern to be kind of tucked in the background. So now you want to nod your head a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the goal. And then the third pattern is where I really go all out for like a regular hi-hat pattern, but I still want it to be super repetitive. Like I copied over the same pattern, man. So now you have this. Added this open hat. Copied over as always, then just a super simple 808 pattern. I wanted to add like some unique rolls, I guess. And what I did was I found an open hat, right? I just kind of adjust the parameters here. So here's exactly what I did. Reduce the length and then I just moved the N in. So basically my goal is to get it looking like a straight line like this. And then I went in here and I moved the attack up and the delay up. Kind of do little patterns like this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Again, I'll link both of the one-shot kits in the description. So yeah, till next time.